If you could travel anywhere in Vietnam for a week, where would you go and why?
For one, I would say Da Lat though, because everyone's been to Da Lat, to be honest. Like, I'm the only Vietnamese person, or like just the only person in Vietnam who hasn't been to Da Lat.
Wait, what? You've never been to Da Lat?
Exactly. It's embarrassing, right? Because of that reaction that you just gave me right now. It's just like, okay, I might as well just go now. So just don't stop judging me.
Biscuit's been to Da Lat twice.
She has a better life than me.
Oh my goodness, sorry, that's a good reason. I think you are literally the last person in Vietnam to not go to Da Lat.
Exactly. But when you say 7 days, I don't know. I don't know if I can actually do 7 days in Da Lat. Like, I've never been, but I feel like it's too small to be there for 7 days. But I would just go to Da Lat for now.
Now you could. You
that
love
would
it.
Be my
it's
answer.
a cool area. It'd be awesome. If you could travel anywhere in Vietnam for a week, where would you go and why?
I think for 1 week. Can I give you 2 locations?
No, you're gonna go one place. You're gonna stay there for a week. Why would you go there?
Oh fuck. Okay, so it has to be a location that I've already been to, and I think I would pick.
Not necessarily.
I would be too scared to have a bad experience. A place that I think I would go to the beach anyway. Like right now, my first reaction, and I told you, like I want to go to the beach anyway to process all my.
Yeah.
But I think I would go to Da Nang really. Da Nang or Hoi An? Hoi An, I think. Hoi An.
Just so you know, Da Nang doesn't have a beach. Oh no, Da Nang does have a beach. I thought you said Da Lat. I was about to say like Da Lat doesn't have a beach. No. Da Nang does have a beach. All right, so Da Nang, Hoi An, all right.
Yeah,
they are a beautiful spot, definitely. If you could travel anywhere in Vietnam for a week, where would you go and why?
I would go to either to Sapa or Da Lat because that's where the air is the freshest.
Yeah.
And I love mountains.
Good answer. You could do a week there, you think?
Definitely, or more.
Or more, nice. Now, if you could travel anywhere for Vietnam for a week, so you're going to stay there for a week, where would you go and why?
Well, as I said, I want to go to Phuong Na, but I want to stay a week.
You would stay there for a week?
And yes, but I wouldn't, as I said, I wouldn't be caving the whole week, but I hear there's a really great community and the local community kind of gets very involved with, and I just think there's going to be a good vibe. Somebody once said it's like the old Hoi An. So I thought, well, maybe it's like that 2007 version, but I'll definitely go to Hoi An as well, as I always base myself there.
Well, and just to go all the way back again, what we're talking about, tourism experiences, this is kind of like the shame, right? Because when these amazing tourist sites become over-touristed, then there's the adventurers and the early adopters like people like you and myself that then we try and go a bit further out to try and find something else that's unexplored or not as touristed. But then that just contributes to this new place becoming over-touristed, and it's kind of, as I said, it's a bit of a vicious cycle. If you could travel anywhere in Vietnam and stay there for 1 week, where would you go and why?
Halong Bay, because I've not been. So quite easy. Halong Bay. I've never been. I've been to most places in Vietnam. In fact, that's quite rude of me. I would say I think I've been to most places. I've not really spent a lot of, when I've gone to Hanoi, it's been to the Vietnamese, to the VFF training, and either to football stadiums, whether it's Mai Dinh or whatever. I've not actually really seen a lot. I've not been to Hue. I would like to go to...
You just said I've been to most places in Vietnam. You've not been anywhere. You've not been to Halong Bay. You've not been to Sapa. You've not been to Hue. You haven't seen most of Hanoi. You ain't been anywhere. You got to get out.
Football stadiums. What can I say?
Similar. I've been when people say, "Oh, have you been to Germany?" and I was like, "Yeah, I've been to Germany. I went for a football game. I was there for 24 hours." Did you ever go to Holland? Yeah, I went to Holland. I went for a football game. I was there for 24 hours. You ever been to France? I went to France. Yeah, I was there for a football game. I was there for 24 hours. You don't really get to see the play, right? Mate, you got to go out more. That is ridiculous. I've been to most places in Vietnam.
Go to country.
Yeah, for sure. All right, next one then.
Halong Bay. I've not been to Halong Bay.
All right, you're going to go there for a week. If you could travel anywhere in Vietnam for a week, where would you go and why?
1 week, right?
Yeah, you have to stay there for a week.
I will go to. I think I'll choose Hà Giang
Yeah.
because, like, first of all, I haven't been there, and I know that it have like beautiful sightseeing,
Yeah.
and I love riding a motorbike up the mountain. So I think it has all of the elements that I like, and usually it's pretty cold. So the food, when it's cold, when you eat, it's just better food, I think.
Yeah, so I've done it, and it is just, it's the phrase, like words cannot describe it, is made for this place. It's so stunningly beautiful. There's nothing I can say. I don't know the vocabulary to describe how unbelievable it is. That's how unbelievable it is. So yeah, you should absolutely go there. And you're right, like you don't have a cafe Suadal when you're there. You have a cafe Suanom because you got to have a hot coffee when you're up in the cold mountains. It's so good. I would definitely recommend that for sure. If you could go anywhere in Vietnam for a week, you're going to stay there for a whole week, where would you go?
Nha Trang.
Right.
I thought of Phu Quoc, but I like Nha Trang more. Simply because you have beach and a city in one place. With Nha Trang, you get to go to the night market, take out a bike or the scooter or a bicycle, whichever you want. You can just go to the beach or you go to the bookstore. Like you have the city life there, but you also can just take a scooter and go a bit further and then it's deserted just like on an island. Or if you really want an island, you can cross over and go to other islands around Nha Trang. So yeah, I would say Nha Trang for the whole week.
Yeah, I like Nha Trang as well. And I've got on a bike and got out to like Doc Let Beach. Have you ever heard of Doc Let Beach? And there's some like nice waterfalls out there. And
We say in Vietnamese, Dốc Let.
Dốc Let, sorry. Dốc Let, yes.
No, I'm not correcting you.
No, you are correcting me, but you should. You should correct me. Okay. I'm trying to remember how it's spelled.
Yeah, DOC.
What?
LET. So I understand it, Dốc Let in English. In the sound, Dốc Let. It's a difficult word.
If you could go anywhere in Vietnam and you have to stay there for a week, where would you go?
Great question. I don't know if I'm going to say it correctly. Ha Giang Loop. It's supposed to be.
I think both of those ways are correct.
I think so, depending on if you're from the north
Yeah,
or
yeah.
south. That crazy loopy stretch of road in the highlands up north just looks amazing.
Have you done it yet?
I haven't done it yet. That's one of the reasons why I want to do it. But I love traveling by motorbike in Vietnam. That's the first tour I ever had was from Da Nang to Hue with a buddy of mine who does easy rider tours. And they're in major cities all over Vietnam. And just the way to go up into the mountains, see the countryside, meet some of the minority villagers is really, really mind-blowing. Yeah, so I would do that loop.
I think we did a 3-day trip, but you could do a week and it would still not be enough. So many people I'd known had done it and just heard nothing but like amazing things. And then to do it, it's literally breathtaking. Like there's no words to describe how stunning it is. You just have to do it. And yeah, so definitely make sure you do that soon.
If you could travel anywhere in Vietnam for a week, where would you go and why?
But I did have to think about this quite hard because I was like, right, would it be Hoi An and sit on the beach and chill out because, An Bang Beach and then Hoi An Old Town, or Phu Quoc, just chill on the beach for a week? Because as I always stress to the guests, is you have to stay there for a week. Then I was just talking to Matt Tran, who's just got back from Sapa, and I've been there before, but we only did a 4-day trip. Sorry, not Sapa, Ha Giang. And I was like, so I don't know if that's breaking the rules, because if you do Ha Giang, you don't stay in the one place, you have to move about. But if it was, I could do a week in Ha Giang. You've done it as well, right? It's just otherworldly is the only adjective I can use to describe it. And I was talking to Matt about this. When I went, I was like, I can't describe this to someone. It's too beautiful. Like, there's no words that I can convey that you will understand what I'm seeing with my own eyes right now. It's that amazing, right?
It is. It's like an alien landscape. You feel like you come around this huge mountain. You're looking down at this valley with all this this farming that is just like these symmetrical patterns. and you think it's overwhelmingly beautiful, and you go, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. And then you go around the next mountain and you're like, this is the new most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And then you go around the next mountain, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's a great way to describe it.
Yeah,
So I do
you know,
a weekend hazang for sure.
True that. And I don't think that's cheating because you're still in the same.
Yeah.
All right. On the same.
It doesn't mean like go and sit on the one beach. If you could travel anywhere in Vietnam for a week and you have to stay there for a week, where would you go and why?
I think you're going to find my answers very anticlimactic. So I'm very sorry about that. Well, I've just been on my 6-week trip to Vietnam, and I traveled to a lot of places where I've never been or haven't been for a long time. So I guess if you asked me these questions a few weeks ago, it'd be different. But now, so there's 2 places I thought Dien Bien Phu, which is in the northwestern corner of the country. There's a lot of historical significance attached to it. I went there for a day in 2013. Didn't really explore it like I wanted to. So, yeah, I'd probably go back there and spend a week there. Yeah, Dien Bien Phu.
All right.
Another place is I was told about an island called Bac Long Vy, which is near Hai Phong. And when I met some people in Hai Phong a few weeks ago, they said, "Oh, you've got to go here. It's really beautiful. It's so nice. It's the new cap." And apparently foreigners are not allowed to go there. So I don't really know the deals with it, but I guess that would be next on the tick list of places to go, try to get to Bac Long Vy Island.
I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you're like me, you may use your laptop at places where you have to use public Wi-Fi. This opens you up to digital snoopers. It's a massive problem. It can be your internet service provider, or you know who, looking at what you do online, or a cyber criminal trying to steal your bank passwords or credit card info, or even a hacker at the next table trying to steal your sensitive data. These days, it is vital that you keep your data safe. NordVPN keeps all of these snoopers away. It makes your internet activity private, protects you from accessing dangerous websites that are phishing for your data, and lets you enjoy your favorite content securely, even while away from home. And it's easy to use, even I could use it. I've actually been using NordVPN for years now here in Vietnam, and I'm excited to be an affiliate partner with them. I've used NordVPN to watch Netflix, BBC, Disney Plus with ease, and I also know that my information and data are safe from prying eyes, whoever they may be. Join now and you'll get 68% off and 3 months free when you go to my link, nordvpn.com/SMB. Just again, for those hard of hearing, nordvpn.com/SMB. The link is also in the show notes. I know nobody checks them out, but go check that out and you can get the link from wherever you're listening to this podcast. As an affiliate partner, it also means that I will get a small commission when you sign up, but at no extra cost to you. So not only will you be getting a great deal through 7 Million Bikes, you get a great VPN and you'll be supporting 7 Million Bikes podcast. Stay safe online and enjoy the shows you love. Any questions, just let me know. You know how to get in touch with me. And thanks for listening to this show. Cheers.